Greetings,
Feeding
traveler.
time is minion only? Correct. It'd be pretty good. It'd be pretty darn good if it goes phase.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
I almost want to keep the chemist just to have something to do. But he's a shaman and that can mean that he can also be aggressive. This is not necessarily us. Like if this was a slow shaman, I'd keep the chemist. But for fast shaman, 4 mana 3/3 might just not be good enough, right? I think we want to find a Hellfire, we want to find a 3-drop or another 2-drop, maybe even a Blood Imp, you know, those kind of, yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Good game. Thank you, Super.
Greetings, friend.
Did I play against you? Or? I've been doing well with Druids. Druid's also really good. I think Druid right now is the 3rd best class. It's probably up there with Rogue and Rogue and Priest? No, right? Rogue Druid. Maybe Priest. Yeah, Rogue Druid Priest. Yeah. Looks like the chemist is back for more. We could have coined 2s, but our deck isn't that fast, so... Okay, looks like this is the slow shaman, which is good that the chemist decided to show up then. Let that blood imp do its thing. Let that blood imp do its thing.
The Fire Lord calls.
Fire Lord. I think we're fine with Shadowbolt killing that now. To keep the Murloc buffed. It's not a great play. Chemist would also be fine. But I'm a little bit afraid of AoE, right? Like if I go Chemist, Trade, Face, or Hold, then like Maelstrom and Lightning Storm become a problem. So I think I cash in on the Worgen. Let's stealth. I could have also preemptively hit in the Worgen, but then he trades the Murloc and it gets really awkward. How is Druid better than Mage? I've got six runs, 9 with average with Druids, and a lot of that is experimentation. So I'm pretty sure I could do better than what we've done so far. We'll see if I can get a Druid today. They're just in a really, really, really good spot to be both good against Paladin and against the control that's out there.
Drink the power.
You cannot stop my call here.
That's really, really good against my deck. Because I don't put a lot of pressure early. Usually this card is bad. Well, the card is fine, right? But the card's downside is you slow down too much because you play a 6-mana 4/4. But against my deck, he's not slowing down too much. You can use exclamation mark stat skim. You can have a look at everything, right?
So many possibilities.
Guess we'll give him whatever comes out of the summoner.
Pinch of death cup. He loves you.
Oh, I mean, that's great, right? But no.
That's incredible. Chaos beckons.
Don't want to talk about it, chat. Don't want to talk about it. So we take 4 face. 4 face isn't worth it, right?
Almost out of time.
4 face isn't worth it. Oh yeah, buff the Anomalous. That'll make it survive the Wasp. Twisting Nether, summoning Twisting Nether. Well, if it takes something like this to beat us, then so be it, right? It's okay. We will be trying our best to recover, but, you know, logically speaking, there is absolutely no reason why we should win this game. So, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Alright, so you fucked this Nether, but I guess I could blame it on the summoner too, right? It's actually a tough call to make. I think I just give him the Belcher and then next turn, potentially AoE. Still an okay position. You forget that everything in his deck is +1/+1, right? So it's not an okay position by any means. We are quite far behind.
Almost out of time.
It's like he's played Prince Kalasat, and we have no means of pressuring him. So. Minions are pretty good when they have +1/+1. Man, it's really early that we have to Hellfire. I was hoping to be able to hold it.
I wonder.
But I think it's Hellfire and Scarlet, right? And then we'll have a 3-1 against this 5-1. I really don't want to Hellfire this early, but I don't think I have a choice. I was hoping to prolong it a bit with the Belcher play. Is it something even more desirable than Tyrion or Lich King? Either one of the rags would have been fine there as well. Well, fine. If we're talking crème de la crème, right? Then one of the rags would have been pretty good. Okay. That's good news though. That's a low roll. That's a low roll. That's a low roll. Alright, we're gonna have to set up Nether with the grubs. Let's hope he takes the trade with the 5-5. We need Nether with the grubs, and then I'm gonna need to like somehow land Chromagus or some crap or a Great Bane of Doom, and he needs to not, you know, he needs to not hex this or so. Oh yeah, Worm or Sneeds. Yeah, there's actually a lot of decent hits there. Yeah, I mean, we're not giving up, right, chat? We're not giving up. We're 4 damage away from giving up, but we're not giving up yet. We're just analyzing our position, right? Which I think is important to know whether you, you know, how you should play. Daddy needs his Void Lord here because we can just trade. Unless he adds a bunch more. Oh. That'll do. That'll absolutely do. I think we're just dead to a Kraken here. But sure. See, I thought that as well, Kim, but I had this like insane quality mage deck and it still only went like 8. I don't know. I just don't think mage is that good right now. Not a Kraken. Hey. Guys, we're not dead. Fuck champs in the chat. Do I want to play this and have 1 less 1/1? Like, I'm definitely going to be playing this.
Death to the traitor king.
I feel like I don't have to play this because my cards are somewhat precious, right? Although it's a good totem killer, I suppose, but it's only 1 power more, right? Who cares? It's not just me, Kim. I've been talking to a lot of other players, and they've not been performing well with Mage. I mean, it's okay, right? Like, it's baseline okay. It's Mage, it's always gonna be okay, but there's just, like, you don't want to face Priests, and there's a decent amount of Priests. Oh god, no charge.
A second chance.
Oh my god, so hard countered. Wait, you don't want this? You don't want this? What the fuck? How do you not want it? What's happening? How are we in this game? How did he not want that, chat? Alright, so we can trade 3 grubs and then just go face, and I think that's 2-turn lethal, right? Oh man, he's desperate. He desperate. A mistake? No shit, man. Alright. Please just roll over and die. That'd be great. Oh, come on. Aw, game. Alright, we have the nether, but we're still dead. Man, we were so close to beating him. Oh, I was about to say, why can't I play Gnome for auto? Discard lethal. Well, that's a really good mill for him. He didn't want that anyway. You want to finish your run or do our thing? Right, this game's been going on for so long. If you want, you can hop on and we'll play this to 7 or 3 losses, and then we'll start the co-op pip. So what do we need here? Clue. I mean, it doesn't matter. We need to tap anyway. But I like to know, right? So Bane, feeding time, Doom, like just reactive thing. Okay, okay. See, guys, it always pays off. It always pays off if you know what you're looking for. Well, the elements will have to wait. GG. Ah, that's nasty though. We tried really hard to come back, but we had too many things on top. We just got wrecked by our own thing. You'll be ready in 5? Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know, Pip.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
Pancake.
Your soul shall
Mr. Pancake, the mage. What an early game. Oh, babe. Blood and Fluff showing up. It was destined to win. Yeah, I mean the volcano on top was too much. The way how the game played out, we could have overcome the really bad luck anomalous roll. But the volcano on top was too much. Priest is actually fairly good, Argdar. I made a new tier list. It's got priests tier 3 with Paladin tier 1, Warlock tier 2, and then Rogue Druid Priest. Do we care about him having 2 cards? I don't think we care, right? I don't think that's worth a Shadow Bolt. Let's get a Yeti operational. You were getting high hopes for aggro meta. There's too much available right now as because of the spell and the weapon boosts. There's too many reactive things for like real aggro to work. Where can we find the tier list? Exclamation mark tier list or exclamation mark classes. Either works. What do you think about Warrior? I feel it's so underrated. No, I think it's properly rated. I don't think it's good. This guy's doing things. But are they useful things? Really, Bane? Alright, so Shadow Bolt deals 4 phase. Well, no, Shadow Bolt will always deal 4, like, will always go phase here. Basically, do we bolt or do we let him trade that? I think with this amount of removal in our hand, we bolt that. Not ideal. But I'm 3-0 with Warrior. How can it be that bad? I mean, you don't have to be unplayably bad to be the number 9 class. You just need to be worse than the 4... well, in my case, the tier is above it, but the 8th class is above you. Layer 6-6. Collins went 12 with 3 spellstones, yes, but Collins also on stream admitted that its average with Bar Warriors probably around 4. You know, so I was like, you can go 12, right? But other classes also go 12 and just more consistently. It's not like Warriors like, oh my god, you can never, ever, ever pick it because you'll always go 0-3. It's like, all you need to do to be number 9 is to be worse than the other 8, which I think right now it is. So, wow. Cam Bane to push the damage. Can also Volcanic. Volcanic, Crawler Face. Stealth this guy. Is the Innkeeper thing disabled? Right now it is. It should be back up next week.
So many possibilities.
Could Bane go Face and Stealth? I'm actually that one I like a bit more because it keeps it out of Flame Strike range. That never happened. Man, I'm getting punished at every turn.
Yo.
Don't look, Pip.
Shady tortured live on stream. Oh my god.
It's like the game doesn't want me to win. This is so unfair. Last game, I spiteful summoned it into an anomalous when he had a wasp on board. Now, I Bane of Doom into a Howl Fiend and he Arcane Missiles hits 2 out of 3 in Blizzards. I lose Nether, Chromagus, and a 3-drop.
I saw it like 15 seconds after your reaction on the stream.
It's like, why am I still trying? Alright, so we'll try to win this game again, chat. But once again, there's no like logical reason for us to win from this point on. Yeah. Whatever. If that's how you want it, game, that's how we'll play it. Ah, I'm so surprised you didn't pick it first.
A little bit, Jamie, a little bit.
Alright. Play the dog.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. It's like what matters, right?
Yeah, it's like.
And nothing else matters. Alright, Blast Crystal. Oh my god.
What a position to be in.
He's on 17 at least, so.
Mm-hmm.
We got Worm, we got
Oh,
Void
he's
Lord.
ahead of you on draw?
Say again?
He's ahead of you on draw?
Yeah, he acolyted.
Sure.
Acolytes, Bright-Eyed Scout.
At least there's Steam in the deck.
Say again?
At least there's Steam in the deck.
Yeah, it's a control deck. It's a control deck.
Yeah.
So, Blast Crystal's likely happening. You want to tap?
Yup.
Okay. You want to let it run in here or just crystal it now?
I don't want to let it run in. It
Yeah,
seems really
I'll let
risky.
crystal it now. What do you want from there? It's a bit weird. You want to just Phoenix bump and play Creeper, or do you want to like Volcanic?
Yeah, I'd Phoenix Bump Creeper.
Yeah, but the thing is, trigger fingers, I don't need that positive. This is the whole point of why good players don't like RNG, right? I don't need that positive RNG to win those first games. It's just like a nice little bonus. I just win faster, but I don't need it to win. Whereas the only way I lose, like from the position I was in, kind of in both games, right, is where I get fucked by RNG as hard as what just happened. Potion feeding time is reasonable.
That's what I'm looking at as well.
Hellfire doesn't really perform better. Okay, tapping.
Yep.
Okay. I see a
Ooh,
world.
Okay, the win conditions, yeah. I like it, I like it.
You okay with full clear?
Yep, full click.
I'm not gonna say I never need good luck to win. That's definitely not true. But on average, if you would say, you know, like half your games you get really lucky, half your games you get really unlucky, that is better for someone. Like that's great for someone who averages less than 3. That's okay for someone who averages 3, and that's pretty bad for almost everyone from that point, which you know averages higher.
I mean, I'm sad about it, but I guess you hellfired that.
With the Void Caller out or not?
So many
Good question.
possibilities.
We're gonna take so much damage. I think we have the Void Caller just summoned after and no tap, but it's like weird.
I wonder.
Yeah, I definitely agree with no tap. And just, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you can get
playing
your
it out
Void
very
Lord out
soon.
now, but I think just being able to bump 3 and then have Void Lord come out for free next turn as well is fine.
Yep.
Almost out of time.
I feel like I was in a dominant position, Kim. I had Chromagus and Nether in my hands. I wasn't getting pressured.
Well played.
Oh, screw you, dude.
We.
Created by Kabbalah's Tome. Oh, that's rough, man. That is rough.